Alright, what it do, fellas? We are back. Oh, I want the live this one. This is actually the better one for Crimson Desert. Okay. And then let's get all of our audio put up on here. Testing. My mic is working. Fine, perfect. Alright, let's see. Okay, now let's get. Fix the YouTube real fast. And one more thing here. Okay, YouTube should be set up. Let's go ahead and get their chats pulled down here in case anybody wants to talk. There we go. Let's put it center to there. Okay. And then let's get TikTok in here. Okay, and then let's put up Kick in here too.
I can't edit.
All right. Now we should be ready to rock and roll. Oh, I need to deposit some stuff here. I can drop up all of the gunpowder. If I'm going to use this other sword, I'm going to actually need to extract. That's actually what I think I've kept all this other stuff in here for. Do I need anything else out of here? Swim. don't know if I know what that is. I don't think I need that on there. Frost resistance. Honestly, we've been needing more heat resistance than anything. What are the refinement details of this thing? It's terrible, actually. That one's got crit rate. Only level 1 though. It doesn't ever go up. I'll take those just in case. If we're able to actually finally combine and make those better, that'd be awesome. Alright, we'll have to run back here in a second so we can deposit, so we can be completely removed of all stuff from our bags, so we can be ready to go on missions.
Need something packed? You've come to the right person.
I don't think I have anything to give him right now. That wyvern disguise I probably should just put away. Yeah.
I'll be here if you need me.
Let me check see if my missions need to go.
I was waiting for you.
Those are about to be done.
Remember, there's no mission in this world we'll turn down.
How much money do I have? We're gonna go ahead and make a big deposit as well and get some gold. Trying to think of everything else I should do while I'm already here. I'm gonna pull these out. Goes to attack speed level 2. Nothing there. There goes crit rate level 2. And there goes attack speed level 2. Level 2.
Royal trade's the best way to make coin. You got any good trading goods?
Let's donate the funds. Donate 300, leave myself a 70. next
Royal
level.
trades that don't worry. I always make sure nothing
Alright,
goes missing.
so now I am a fugitive on the run because I did a bounty on my head. So let's get rid of that as well. Honestly, they're probably gonna be pissed whenever I first port in here because I do have a bounty on my head. Maybe not. I got too much high reputation in this area. I'm realizing now, like, I've done so much crap in this area that I just thought that everybody was, like, the same out there. But then whenever I had to play as the female, I realized now that, like, certain reputations do vary in how, like, certain factions will either attack you or they'll let you walk around freely. I pretty much always just ran with the mask on, and then once you apparently you have so much reputation with said faction, even with the mask on, this like bandage mask basically that makes you allowed to do criminal activity. There's my doggy. Got him all hooked up. Oh, also, I didn't even get to show loading yet. From Monster Hunter, anybody that watched us play that. I have recently tamed Little Loading.
Says only 139 hours.
139.
Says there's people with thousands already.
Oh, I know. Oh, what the hell?
A maelstrom of chaos shakes this world to its core. In the shadow of injustice, only strength can rekindle the light once more. Stranger, do you see things as I do?
Even lanterns cast shadows. Not everything can be resolved with strength.
Ideals without strength are nothing.
Loading 9 says.
Fantasies.
Who added that cat sound? LOL.
The world listens only to the voices of the strong. The words of the weak never carry far. You'd be wise to heed my words.
Oh my, loading, you haven't seen. I recently tamed Little Loading. Anybody that watched us back in our Monster Hunter days?
9 loading 9 says. Oh, you better not.
Oh yeah, I have Little Loading now. And granted, there is a full black cat. I did not pick the full black cat. You got the darker gray one. But we're still naming him Little Loading, even though you can't even actually name him.
Says. Okay.
Where is that witch at? Oh, she's right here. Went to the wrong one. I went again to the wrong one. Oh, I never even actually upgraded the gear of this stuff either, too. I need to do that as well. I decided I may run with this, like, one-handed katana. It does get up to extra critical attack. So, I may... But also I've got to do some like shield challenges. So that's why I put on this other shield that actually does like a creates an explosion whenever I like block 3 times and then I try to block again.
9 loading 9 says. For mobility.
Not really for mobility. It's more I found that I finally realized this section of it. So like most of the gear you can actually wear about whatever you want, and if you upgrade it all the way, like they're all pretty similar to the same that are going to come out. So like here's one piece right here that's actually better than what I'm wearing, and I found out that I can actually look at the stats if I fully upgrade it, and certain pieces have, and it just like it's very minuscule the difference of like the so like 430 or defense is 434. But you got to take away 3 points of that because that has a socket of defense in there. And so if this actually had a socket of defense in there, it would also be 41 as well. So like both of those pieces of gear are about the same. Now what I did find slightly different was on some of the weapons here. When you go to the refinement and you max out through here. Now I have critical strike 3 sockets on there. That's what's giving it that level 3. Otherwise, this weapon would only have an attack of 30 with attack speed plus 2. Well, whenever they're like level 2 and things like that, these are like big multipliers of it. And I found that this weapon that I'm currently wearing that is weaker than the other one, that doesn't have any sockets in it that I need to fix. This one has a critical hit rate of level 1 at refinement level 4, which the refinement's how many times you like upgrade it. But now if I go to max rank on this one has critical rate level 2. And critical hit, everything at least I've researched on this game, critical hit rates, especially if you can stack it up to like a 15 mark threshold, anything not in there is not that useful as well. But like to get critical hit, I mean like your necklace apparently counts as like 4 times. So that's where I got this necklace. I do have some other necklaces that are better. But then I found that this one gets critical rate 3 out of the maxed of it. I've heard that there is ones that can go up to 4, I think. And then again, that's without putting anything on the necklace. I think there are necklaces that you can put things on. I know there's certain hats you can definitely put things on. Which also certain hats actually give you like extra features like this one. The reason I wear this pirate hat, it basically allows me to detect treasure. And whenever I'm near it, my feather and my hat that I've turned red will glow white. And then right here, this shield. Basically, yeah, after I block 3 consecutive blocks, I can use the 3rd block following up with it. Will release an explosion. And so I need to actually find some better rings, I think. I think I can get attack speed level 4 on these other ones if I find it.
Loading 9 says. Cool.
This one's only, yeah, this weapon actually doesn't gain any attack speed or critical hit. This 2-handed weapon doesn't. I probably shouldn't upgrade that one anymore. Alright, but right now, I'm basically pulling out sockets and putting in correct sockets for weapons that I want. The thing is, like, it kind of does, the only thing bad about it is, like, to upgrade your weapons and stuff, it does require the same skill points that your skills and your talent trees use. Let me see if I can't combine these.
But something might spark your curiosity.
I don't have that next feature open yet. I need to find the blueprint to combine damage ones where I can actually make these damage level 3s. Add more defense into this. Oh, I need to also extract the turning slash.
Loading 9 says. I wonder what a max character looks like.
I mean, not really much different, unfortunately, in the sense of it. Like, I mean, the gear doesn't really, the gear is all, like, cosmetic-wise, whatever you want it to look like, and then you upgrade those pieces. So it's like, there's a few pieces that are better than others, like certain weapons, but that's about it. Otherwise, the rest of it is all for your, like, drip. And then it all actually comes about how good of these, like, abyssal sockets that you have. Like, I want to get rid of this swim multiplier and this health every second. And I'm going to put in...
My wares may hold no great wonder, but something might spark your curiosity.
Turning slash damage is a really big damage for your... Like, whenever you wind up. I don't have the fire embedment yet. So, let's just do that. And then do a haste. ×2. I could do extra damage reduction, but...
may hold no great... Do you visit again? Might you
make sure I don't need to create a socket or anything.
By witchcraft?
Nope.
My wares may hold no great wonder, but something might spark your curiosity. Here you go.
Oh, that's the gold necklace of what I have. I'm pretty confident of it. Yeah, that one's actually going to be better. Attack.
Loading 9 says. Does this have game of year potential?
I hope this helps you. Might you be interested in charms?
I don't know. It came out a little early for... I mean, I think what? Isn't like... Isn't GTA 6 supposed to come out and things like that? I mean, it definitely could be nominated. Oh, this has crit rate or level 4 all the way max rate. This one only has level 3.
Says, yes, September or November it comes out.
Yeah, so that's where, I mean, it may be a candidate. Movement speed level 4. Movement speed level 4. Alright, those are gonna go all the way up. Attack speed level 3. I need to find better rings. I'm losing 2 attack speed on this. I'm gaining crit rate. It's like I should go one of the few rings I've actually seen drop crit rate. Alright, now let's go upgrade some of this gear. Now that I finally found out actually how to evaluate my gear a little better. And again, like the only thing you're like slightly like getting different in those pieces of gear, swapping them, is like if you max it all the way out, you're a 3 on a crit to a 4 on a crit, which is a pretty big multiplier. I mean, it's not make or break. You're gonna be able to still do just fine with ever having just like 3s if you've already like. That's one thing bad about it is you can't get your abyssal artifacts out whenever you upgrade a piece of gear.
The master of the anvil stands before you.
Oh, and I am not able
If you
to
want,
do that
you're
right now
welcome up.
anyways. I have got to do this. I just reforged my character and I don't have any health in my character right now.
My smithy anytime.
It's a little better of a health. I need to get some food while I'm here. Loading, did you just scare them off?
If you want to talk.
Care for a hot meal or a mug of ale? I'm sure you'll like it. Rest up now.
Oh, I might have broke. Hold on. I forgot that I got rid of all my money.
Spare something for a poor wreck?
Let me go to the bank and deposit.
Money is a noble thing.
Not bad.
Loading 9 says, are you still hustling at the gamble table?
If you've no business with me, leave.
Not. All the time. I mean, like, I found a pickpocketing method that generates probably the most amount of revenue for me.
If you want something unique, just ask.
So do this with these. Just do my necklace right now. Because these aren't taking abyssal artifacts. Because I need to like upgrade my stamina, my spirit, and all other things right now before I like waste all that into those.
Remember, wise warriors tend to their gear.
Let me buff my gear up. We're getting ready to go. Alright, now I got all my stuff in my gear. Let's go drop all the rest of the crap off I don't need to take with me on my journey. Normally it doesn't take as long to really get out there and go into the world for it, but I had been hoarding a bunch of crap in my bag and finally needed to go ahead and get rid of it all. And I need to get some extra gold or cash for
Loading
the...
9 says. Thank God there's fast travel.
Oh yeah. So this one goes to attack speed level 3. Because I just found out about this, like, how to finally evaluate your gear. So now I'm like, oh, maybe I've been upgrading the wrong stuff. Most of my gear is pretty... This one goes to crit rate level 4. See, like, some pieces, when they start out like level 1, they have nothing on them. Then at level 2, it gets a crit rate. And my crap's about full in here. I need to get rid of some of those books and extra shit and donate them into my other people. Alright, that'll do it.
Need something packed? You've come to the right person. Need something packed? Bring me whatever you want packed.
Alright, let's put the funds right down there with them. Let's buy the rest of this food so that way I've got plenty of
You'll be too weak to
healing
swing your
while I'm
blade
out
if you skip
in the
meals
open
too
world.
often.
Let's get just the better food.
I could cook something up for you. Hungry, are you? Come by any time if you're hungry.
Well met, friend.
There's gotta be a fast travel spot closer than this that I obviously just not done. Let's go here. Let's start with this one first. And once you find you discover the area and you find like a fast travel point, like I always go and unlock it just so that way you can just jump back to it real easy. Let's see. I need to get myself back my legendary horse for this one. I gave it to the girl. So basically you can like assign a horse for each one of the characters you can play as. I mean, you can play as... I can play as like... Well, I can't summon him. I can wear her right now. But I ended up having a crap horse. Oh, hold on. That is important to me right there. Where did I just see that? Oh, yeah. These things literally just take so much storage in my bag because they're basically... You can unlock abyssal cores with them, but they're like challenges that you have to do with your... Like, there's one that I have to assassinate 3 people within like a minute, which is not hard. It's just like... Once you would draw the attention of one of them, that kind of draws the attention of all of them. Then I forget about it. That's where I'm started using a shield right now. See, loading? I could have picked a different cat. My loading is... Where's my loading?
I heard
9
you
loading,
call
9
See, look.
Zoc.
Yeah, you could have.
See?
He
There's
grew
loading
up
right there
here at
compared to the other cat.
monastery. He left some time ago. I haven't seen him since. He always had a knack for hiding in secret places. And funny thing, he loved to tell riddles. He's quite a lonely fellow. Had an unhealthy fixation on coin, too. Funny you should ask. I found one of his hand-drawn maps just yesterday. There's even one of his Here, how about you try to solve it?
He always seemed to be changed.
9 loading 9 says. Who developed this game?
By an unseen
It was...
shadow.
I don't know the company actually. I think they're... I don't think they're as known.
Nine loading 9 says. They must hate blacks, cause there's none in the game.
Greetings. Hello, my child.
Well, so far you're right. I've not seen any other black people I don't think of. Cloth armors of the world. Hold on.
Nine loading 9 says. Does looks exactly like that other game you played, where you were naked.
Elden Ring? I wasn't naked, but...
Loading 9 says. No, the other one where you were gambling.
Oh, Kingdom Come Deliverance. There's a hidden room or something in here. Yep. Oh, you dirty nuns out here gambling. Oh, puzzled. Okay.
Loading 9 says. LMAO. Loading 9 says. You messed up.
I know. Trying to figure out how I can get this piece over without like the least like damage control here. Monetary exclusive document. As long as one of them nuns don't just like walk up in here and be like, "What are you doing?" I'll be like, "My dear, you're not going to be able to make it home to see your family." You got too good of reputation. I cannot let it be tarnished by you discovering my dirty deeds. And you gotta wait till the thievery's over. Perfect. Like how this game basically...
Loading 9 says. And her, she will come closer to her lord.
Small battery. Silver, copper. Hourglass.
Loading 9 says. Those nuns back in that era were baddies. Loading 9 says. Do you remind me of Amish females?
Something troubling you? Absurd, isn't it, that a handful of stones can wash away a sin?
May Solomon's light guide you. May all return to Solomon's embrace. May Solomon's light guide you. Heed the sacred words of Solomon. I'm here for any who seek Solomon's grace.
Bought another bag inventory, that's nice.
Nine loading 9 says. Those guards just let you walk in their sacred building.
Well, in this area, I don't even have any way to like do it fair. Oh, I didn't push my parachute in time. Pop on my pills. Nobody saw that. Don't look at me. Let's use the one. Oh yeah, so like.
Are you a gladiator or a jester?
These are like the people that I like. You have to like liberate certain areas, and that area I had just recently liberated. So like if they're in the blues, the blue coats were on the same side, the red ones were not, and then certain areas I'm not with the red ones. I'm gonna do like, you see, like I have to do like 5 kills or so without taking any damage, which is really hard because like people will like just shoot at you.
9 loading 9 says.
You call that a deal?
You're with the cribs, so naturally the Bloods are your enemy.
That's worth twice what
I
you're
learned to
offering.
trust men who hide their identity.
9 loading 9
Like
says.
about such an item?
Cribs.
If you had any idea.
Calm down. We can't risk drawing attention.
What brings you here today? You know what we're until we meet again.
What?
Not the wisest business decision.
Oh, Cliff,
It really is you.
I kept telling you. They never found a body. Oh,
Thank the ancestors.
oh. No.
Conrad feared we'd lost every one of our fighters that night.
We should have been there beside you.
We camp provisioners might not be the best combat support, but...
What happened wasn't your fault.
Hold on. The others should be here for this.
There's others.
Camus, Alec, Ed and Ben are still among us. We've been helping each other out. We provisionists stick together. We were scraping together coin to such, but it's hard to earn silver without using a grey main. Now that you're here, we can rebuild our reputation.
Ben! Alec! By the fucking stars, it is you!
It's a bloody fucking miracle!
I could say the same.
I kept your blade clean and sharp.
Hell yeah, there's 4 of these guys here. So right now I'm recruiting guys back for my camp.
I got split from everyone that
And
day.
I'm hoping that one dude with the glasses is an engineer. Because then I can finally like advance that one mission that's been
watching over me.
holding me forever.
See? There.
I knew those bears could never
Loading,
be
does the
scared.
green people count? Like Dragon Ball Z?
Likewise.
Look at us. Reunited at last. Hey?
Aye, all of us together. Just like old times.
There's more of us. Some of the others are gathering as well. To return to our former strength, we're gonna need you.
Of course. See them all. Finally, all is right in the world again.
got shops and shit for days in here now. Let's see.
Hope you're having a fine day today.
Got a job? Get out.
I'm glad you made it back. Camp's full of life now that more comrades have joined us. Everyone's already back to their work. Like nothing ever happened. We're close to having our old life again.
I see.
I've gathered more information on where our other comrades might be. I'll mark it on the map, so take a look when you get the chance. I'll also keep looking, till every last one of us is found.
I guess I'll send them on a mission. I was hoping that I could.
I was about to ask you when you were heading out. Talk to me whenever you need to.
Looking hale, friend.
I just love organising and sorting out everything. Stay sharp out there.
Got a job?
How many weavers? Only have one available. Alright, we sent everybody else on that one mission.
I'll see that everyone's well looked after.
one thing I will say, the game definitely rewards you for like openly exploring everywhere you can, because now that's where like I have these fast travel points to pretty much all these other areas whenever now I'm doing questing.
May Cliff's soul find peace eternal.
Ashton.
Your spectre stands before me. A heavy burden must tether you here.
And why are you here?
A pale bird whispered in my ear that I'd find you in this place. The Greymanes may be scattered, but their spirit holds strong. Laurent has weathered storms, yet still clings to his smile. Kenneth and Wybert are worse for wear, but still grasp life firmly. So you don't need to cling to this world anymore.
Ashton.
I know. I can't believe I
This
fought
dude doesn't
that
want to
man
go home. He's like, oh, he's like, Cliff's like, so why didn't you ever try to come find us? Come home. And he's like, a little bird told me to come here, and
Cliff, you're alive.
he said I'd find you. Everyone's like, yeah.
It's damn good to see you still breathing.
He didn't want any more of the trenches. He said, I'm boozing and cruising.
Candles for your funeral. I'd have crossed the desert, barefoot both ways, if it would have brought you back to life. Now here you are.
A prayer on behalf of my
Get your
faithless
ass
comrades.
over here, Aston.
To truly, that's a fine omen. Well, here we all are.
Well, that's a sign we should seek out other survivors.
Many of us have already gathered. We've got a new
Brave
camp.
minds, as they say. The bonds between Greymanes are indestructible.
Got a long list of fuckers.
Let's be off. Reunion awaits. Do I know you?
Hail, stranger.
Fine day for it, no?
You simple.
There's a bug I love even more than butterflies.
I don't know what those birds are doing up there. It's got to be something. One thing I found in this game, if it doesn't seem right, it's probably something. Where's my camp? I got. This is where more Greymanes are at.
Planning on drinking yourself to an early grave? Quit sulking and get to work.
Oh, beekeepers don't care. They even offer me mead.
We didn't survive that night, so you could be some layabout drunk. You!
What's got you stammering? Oh, Cliff!
You bastard! You're alive!
What? How can this be? You... Is it you? Or your ghost come to mock
Your
us?
stench would ward off my spirit.
It really is him. Ah, Matilda!
What happened? We thought you were dead.
I got lucky.
I thought I was done for when the black bears surrounded me. But Lucius tore through their...
It's just what Greymans do for each other, isn't it? We ended up in the woods. Found our way to this apiary.
It's good to see you both
Been
safe.
here ever since.
Have you found anyone else?
Aye. We even got ourselves a camp. You two should join.
Of course.
No more moving boxes of bees.
You didn't move us.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that.
Next two, next people. These quests I've literally needed to do for so long, but they're actually giving me a crap ton of abyssals. Where are you at? There you go. I think this might be the closest one. I'm wondering if there's not actually a closer one to it.
Executioner once says, I got my 8K wings.
Nice. Congrats, Max. Oh, you goober. What are you doing? Villages. Let me generate some spirit up.
Like you can... Look at you. Big sword-toting warrior. I could use your help.
With what?
There's a group of suspicious-looking lads back there, arsing around. They look like they're up to no good.
What do you mean, suspicious looking?
Well, I don't know much about outsiders, but they've got that look about them. Actually, they look a bit like you now that I think about it.
Oh.
No need to be rough. Just a scare will do.
Loading, I thought we were getting ready to find something for the first time right now.
apart, the sky hurled stones. The hand of the god has moved. Solomon was wrong. He is a blind god. Umbra, fill me with your great darkness. The light is gone, and only dark.
I tip my cap to you.
I'm against it. Too many unknowns.
But he needs that medicine. You know it.
I never thought I'd see the day. I never thought an honest lad like you would consider stealing.
Is Arnold all right?
Who the fuck's asking? Wait. Cliff. So the rumors were true.
Where have you been? I thought you...
Hold on. Calm down. Fuck me, it really is you.
Not gonna do that.
Everything's gone to shit since that night.
How are you holding up?
Ashamed to have you see me like this. But it's nothing rest won't solve. Honest.
How did you survive that night anyway? Eh?
That's a long story. Best save for another day.
Of course. I'm sure things have been hard all around. Cliff. We've been pressed to break a Greymane code. To help Arnold, you understand? And steal from a nearby healer.
I'm gathering other Greymanes. They'll help.
I had a feeling. It's only natural we'd start to get ourselves back together.
We're not the sort to crumble to black bear scum. Next time, things will be different.
Aye, you've put vigor back in me. It'll be good to fight once I'm back on my feet.
Don't doubt it. Get to camp and heal up.
Come on, killer! You want to keep going? Gotta have your best regardless.
What is it you...
Save me! Thank you. There were others set upon by the bandits. Look to be Palinese folk. I can tell you where they are. Don't worry about me. Go help them.
Didn't know, did I?
Skilled as ever.
Who's there?
Hey, you! Moving in, sir, I'll lodge an arrow between your fucking eyes!
Another bandit.
Don't you recognize me?
Hold on. Could it truly be? Cliff, by the ancestors!
I'm gonna go pee real fast while this is going.
It couldn't. It really is you.
It's been too long. Glad to see you're still Greymanes at heart.
Cliff!
Anders, clean shot.
Oh, you can say that again.
So, you've been alive this whole time?
I had to live long enough to see you again, my friend.
That day, we chased some black bears to the far reaches. By the time we returned, the battle was over. What are fighters to do when there's no more fight to be had?
We've been doing all right catching bandits for coin.
You haven't changed a bit.
It's so. Now, listen here. We're all tired of dealing with bandits, so we've set our sights on Calfed. There's no shortage of black bears to kill there.
Listen, I thought we might hear news of survivors.
And we'd happen upon any others had the same idea. Join up with them, right?
Well, we've a new camp where the others have been. The Greymanes live on.
Thank the ancestors. That's good
Those
news
bears
indeed.
better be ready. Once we're gathered, we'll return their beating tenfold.
Alright, now we've got that. We can get my other horse now. Let's see if any of these guys at least were an engineer. That's the biggest thing I need them to be. Oh, the camp has really changed now.
Hope you're having a fine day today.
There's no one better than me when it comes to managing folk.
Oh, we got one. Finally. I need 6. Alright, so now we got that going now. That's the other quest that I was needing to start going. Let's see.
See that
Let's start
everyone's
off.
well looked after.
Oh, I sent him off on a mission.
A horse? I've got just the one. If you ever feel like riding alone, come see me. You must be looking for a horse if you're here.
Alright, so I need to switch.
Are you in need of a new ride? Are you in need of a new ride? Let's stop by if you're planning a long ride with your horse.
There we go. Now I got my legendary horse back.
Yeah.
Once he's back from that mission, I can talk to that guy again. Alright, but for till then. It's up here. The Dew Truth.
It's not time yet. May your strength be guided by your conviction.
Let me see if I can't do it. I know it tells me that I'm not ready to. Oh, let me take it back off. Alright, so I can't cleanse that yet. Go see what's going on.
It's not time yet. May your strength be done. By your conviction.
The reason I stopped here is because there's a bunch of vines. That's glowing.
Sidney says, where did you get a one-hand katana?
Oh, really? I'm actually really trying to remember that as well. For I think that I found that over here in the. It was like in a waterfall, I believe. Somewhere about like over here, I think. Don't quote me on that though. I can tell you what the name of it is though, if you want to look it up. It's a red needle, and I did find out that it will go all the way up to a critical hit rating of level, basically. So I took off the rank 1s on it. It'll go up to a critical hit rating of level like 3. I'm sorry, 2 by itself naturally. So it looked like to be one of the better critical hit weapons, because that's where I was finally now looking at the refinements of these weapons. This necklace will go all the way up to critical rate level 4 on this one. I was wearing one that only had level 3 on it, but whenever you maxed it out, because I was kind of starting to like use my abyssals for gear more, but also right now I need to put some of this into my health. So I got 4 into health, 4 into spirit, 5 into stamina.
Sidneyad says,
there we go.
Awesome, thanks.
What up, fat cat?
Greetings, my liege.
Every warrior counts on the weapon of their side. Thank you. Good choice.
Who uses stabs? The big guy?
True strength comes from the soul. My forge never rests. Come back soon.
This is for you.
That's worth more than coin.
I want one of those in my house. Can I buy that? What are you goobers doing? I want to play.
She will never be forgiven.
No, that pain did not just talk. Oh, hell no.
I'm glad you've come, stranger.
Huh? What are you?
Do not be alarmed. I'm neither wraith nor corpse. Merely a sorcerer, stripped of power, bound to this frame. You seek the witch who would upset the balance of the world, do you not?
Aye, to set things back to their proper state.
Hexa Marie. She plunders our bodies with vile sorcery.
Wow.
And shakes the Order of the Abyss we've guarded for generations.
The Order of the Abyss.
There is a temple, a keystone of this world, that holds the law of nature steady.
11735330 says. Stop drinking.
That temple
It's fruit juice, Juan.
Strength.
Hold on. There's something up here I could steal. What book number is this? I wonder. Accessories of the World, Volume
11735330 says. I don't know WGY, but I think is not.
It's fruit juice. Fermented fruit juice. Let's go see. Let's learn that real quick. There's 2 books I've not opened. Wonder what I'm gonna be able to make out of these now. Oh, I can make rings. Silver earrings, okay. Silver's gotta be like level 2 then, and then this last one that I just picked up for level 3. Accessories of the World, level 3. That would be nice. Let's see what I can make out of this. I'll be able to make gold earrings and then gold rings. Nice. I've been actually, now I need to make 2 gold rings because I've been wearing silver rings. I do like these lanterns though. I see if I can't buy me some of them.
Enjoying the day?
What up, brother?
Why don't you pick out some more?
Let's go ahead and stock up on some food.
My thanks.
I've got a lot of gold on me.
Why don't you pick out some more? Hello, traveller. Interested in anything else?
They're all black cats because we're in like a sorcery district. That's funny. That is one thing I am not looking forward to doing is so many bounties. I don't mind doing them, but then it's like taking them back all the way. I'm like, oh, do I have to all the way?
11735330 says. When you gonna do Heliquery?
We can tomorrow. Seven kills while on horseback with the gun. I have to play their character. Oh. Oh. Do you sorcerers gamble? Oh. We're in Hogwarts. Guess I better be careful about stealing even in here. People could be watching. That is pretty dope. I do like those doors like that. This is that's what mine's called a Roku.
117353 says, when are you starting to kill something?
Soon one. I'll go kill things. When you get killing, it's like you get out there fighting for a long time. And right now I'm discovering stuff that's new. What am I searching here for? Oh, it must be here.
Take all the
117353 says, nah, you're just looking for some titties.
There's no titties in this game, Juan. I am disappointed about that. There's not a single titty in this game.
Oh, your wardrobe. You're
no
welcome
love.
to stay a while more.
Now I can steal. Because now that I realize that this is her upstairs, and she's got a bunch of shit up here. I think got another paintings that talk, did she? Oh shit, someone's in that bed. Whoo! Did not realize that. The fuck, that painting just followed me? She saw what I did. Alright, oh! I want this kitten. I'm gonna start bonding with this one.
117353 says, do you have a dragon, a horse, or something?
Yeah, I got... And now, there's my little loading. I can also have a dog. You can pick, like, you can get any animal, really, whatever you want. The companions are nice because they're like... Hold on, let me build this up to 25 before I leave here. Because I won't be able to, like, fully build this pet's trust all the way up. But if I come back by through here, I'll, like, slowly work this, like, companion up. My little kitty kitty. I never seen a little kitten, though. Alright. So, yeah, now here's my horse. You can ride bears, dragons, mechs, all kinds of other shit. I have not gotten to all that other ones yet for it, but I have tamed a legendary horse.
117
Put some decent gear on him.
30 says, really? A cat? It doesn't even attack.
No, what they're nice for is like you can tame. So here's like all my pets. I have a German Shepherd, a white dog, a brown, like, I don't know what the hell they're called, a husky, and then I got this cat that I got to follow me. But what they do is like they're like Diablo pets. They pick up crap for you. So like if you're killing shit and you don't want to loot every single dead body around on you, they will loot for you. Can fill your bag up kind of quickly though, but... Ooh, rare minerals. I no longer have to take a freaking mining axe with me everywhere I go. I can finally break this crap with like my force palms. And then watch. Little kitty will run over there. Loot. Hold on, there's another piece. There it is right there. Thank you, kitty. That stuff's rare. That's where like only thing I knew that I broke 2 pieces and I was only gonna get 2 pieces. Ooh. Oh, this is better. This thing's gonna be a monster. Oh, still nothing. All of this mineral and there's none here? Sometimes they actually have like hermit crabs that'll stay underneath those bigger shells of them, but there wasn't any there at all. You can tell if there is some there by like, they'll start like forming those crystals on you and it'll start dealing damage. Alright, where am I? There it is over there. There you go. What the hell?
says, I think I arrived too late for this. Instead of watching you killing bosses, I'm watching you destroying stones.
Whew. Got stuff for the female character I can play. Oh shit. My two-handed sword's way better than my sword and shield, like, cause I've got it leveled up way higher. But I'm trying to like get my extra skill points for this thing.
11735330 says, you think Crimson Desert gonna be the Gotti?
I mean, it may be nominated, but like with GTA 6 possibly coming out, I mean, like that one's gonna be a tough contender for any game to really beat that. But the Juan, did you ever play The Witcher?
$1173530 says, nah, GTA 6 is going to be released at 2028.
Oh shit, what the hell is that? Did you ever play any of the Zelda games? Or Oblivion?
$1173530 says, yeah, The Witcher 3, but I just got bored.
It's like Breath of the Wild, The Witcher 3. No wait, how did you get bored in The Witcher 3? You can see titties in that one. This one's just like family-friendly Witcher. Okay, we need a pole top and a cube. Now, like, there's shit flying in the air that we haven't even got to fight or look at what is there. And then there's those things in the air. We haven't even gotten near the air yet.
1173530 says, I haven't played Breath of the Wild, I don't have a Switch, and I don't want to play an emulator.
Less emulator, more puzzles. But you'll like the boss fights. Very Elden Ring style. So right now I'm looking for 2 pieces of this puzzle, and they're on the map right there. You can find them. How about these pods coming alive? Alright, there's 1 piece. Seal that away.
$1173530 says, you already killed the final boss, didn't you?
No. There's a lot of bosses in this game. I'll go find me one here shortly, though. Still sturdy up here?
117353 says, what have you been doing these 150 hours?
Dude, there's just so much. Dude, there's just like this thing like that. This game, there's just so much. Like you turn like one place, and then there's more, and then there's nothing else here, and there's something there, and there's something more here, and then you look over there, and then like, oh, okay, I can go look over here, and then there's like a whole other like. I mean, it's a lot. I will say the developers did a really good job of providing lots and lots of content for this game.
You've restored the sanctum. This place vexes those who hunger for chaos, like Hexa Marie. I sense her, hiding within her own domain, drawing strength in darkness. First, you must destroy the stone ward that masks her presence.
117353 says, oh my god,
Keep
it's
cautious
Runny.
and vigilant.
And then everybody always thinks that that's like the last of the puzzle of it, but that's not. That's like literally the hat, or that's like 90% of it, but you gotta always do this. You gotta unlock it. Oh, I missed it. I got shadowed up by that. Let me get closer. A bit. Never had one this tall before, I guess. Okay. Wants me now to destroy these. I really want to do these puzzles to get like this extra power up, but I'll save Juan since I haven't got to hang out with Juan in a long time. Oh, perfect. I'm actually part of the main quest. Never mind. I could maybe go try to find an open world boss, but I was like, well, I wasn't gonna bother him with puzzles, but this is actually part of the main storyline. Because one, I feel like I was pretty far in, and I was like, I could not figure out how to unlock some of these imbue elements. I was like, why do I see these videos of all these people every time they attack, it's with all these fire or lightning or frost, and I don't have that. And I feel like I've got quite a bit of everything else in this thing, but then I realized that I was supposed to. I had to go do the Sky Islands. And so I did as far as I could go on that one, which unlocked.
3530 says, you just have to increase your resonance.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. There's a secret door here. Right there it is. Oh, you dirty dog.
Vito 01471 says, why not activate that portal?
I did. See? It's activated.
Vito 01471 says, okay. Vito 01471 says, the game can be frustrating, LOL. I am stuck on one boss.
Are you using two-handed swords? I mean, they're just so much more powerful. And I have learned a lot of guides. You are also making sure that you're not wearing any, don't wear any critical hit or damage inside all of your gear. Make sure that you do wear attack speed in your gear. That does actually work for all of your other gear, not all of your other weapons and that kind of stuff whenever you're basically equipped it back out to it. Then basically you want to also make sure you got your necklace with critical hit chance that stacks up by 4% or 4 times of that. So that one really is I just looked at a lot of guides. And my character just seemed to pretty well slap through most of these bosses. I mean, Courtney, you're probably further than I am in this game, but actually I haven't had a boss that took me more than very beginning of the game was a little bit quicker, but I mean I'm one taking most of the fights. What up, big boys? I may have to pass on the abyssal thing of this one right now. These boys are gonna hurt. Get out of there, I can see again. Oh shit. Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely pull up my main weapon. Woo! It's all around one. We got building baddies everywhere.
Let me feel the full extent of your devotion.
Thank God it's getting closer to the day. I need a seat.
Vito0147 says, don't waste much time and HP on them, brother. Destroy the clay pots and head to the boss.
Well, I'm actually farming a little bit myself. Getting getting myself the rest of those abyssal core levels up. That's where like I've gotten everything by just like grinding a lot more. I think just go away if I get rid of these fly pots. I'm trying to see if also they like provided any of the abyssal like cores or any sockets. Come on now. What do I gotta do to destroy that thing though?
Vito0147
Charge shot.
For efficient farming, go for bandits. Way
Well,
easier.
I've heard there is a
You can protest with ice.
I'm kind of also trying to find something to challenge myself a little with it. I heard they're going to add like a hardcore mode for this.
171 says, for abyss core head to Henem.
Do not
Vito0147 says, there is a farmy on spot.
You're even more perfect in the flesh. Now you're all the more tempting. Fragile little things. How I yearn to break them.
117353 says, what are you doing? I don't understand anything. This is a King Chaos.
Run, oh.
Okay, so she disappears after the pots. So basically these are just like intermission phases I see now. Which some of these intermission phases are actually where I've heard to be like farm spots. I was just hoping that any of those things are going to give me some abyssal cores, but... You said, hold on, what did you say, beat up? Abyssal core, head to the... Okay.
Vito014711 says. Basically like Diablo dungeon farming for greens LOL.
Oh shit. Woo!
Sure, this is the extent of your power. Now you're all the more tempting.
Hell, they're giving me ores. I could use that too. Oh, come on now. Crouch. We are crouched, are we not? What I'm really sad is that I've upgraded this weapon as much as I have, and I really need to get rid of it. It's not worth the I forgot how much, like, I slowed down time so it wasn't like a large looking fall right there, but I still jumped from that high up there.
11735330 says. Oh shit.
I like dove off that cliff, flew around, stopped midair, and like released that bow, but I like darted my momentum back this way, and so I like, in my mind I was like, okay, well I'm like now falling from this height, no longer from still that top level.
Vito01471 says. Going to enjoy watching you struggle with the boss LOL.
We'll see. Put on a little extra defense. Slow ass way to heal. I need a new Zenny pouch for this. Or fighting the boss.
Says,
how disappointing.
Come on,
You
don't
couldn't
be shy.
even carry
Fight
out your
armorless.
mother's command. Not that I ever expected much from you. You've served your purpose. Now, I'll reclaim my power. You've come all this
Would
way
it kill him to give her
fill
some Tigo Bitties or so?
deep down.
My helmet does not match my color. You don't have to like.
That joining
They put some dye on that.
the only choice. You desire me, don't you? Just like my child, you need to be broken. He was not worthy of being my son. Grated at my very soul.
Trying to like figure out first what all she's doing.
Show me all that you're capable of. Watching you from afar for so long has set my very blood aflame. Let's see if you truly live up to my expectations.
Woo! That thing hits hard.
One 173530 says. If you die, you have to be that good.
Put on my electricity. There's phase one. Yes, mommy.
Your words reek of deceit, witch.
You're the only one worthy to be called my son. Nothing but a fragile husk of form. Consider it, Greymane. Such a blade could shape you into Think of what you could be by my side.
Run out of food. Out of food. But I got a lot of Palmer pills though. I think it's super deadly though. Got her! There's a die in that room. I just saw that.
You're what twisted him.
11735330 says.
Fear always dwells within that child.
Vito's like, well, now we fought Sekiro bosses and all kinds of shit. And these aren't nothing new.
You will be mine, Greymane.
She got away?
Until the time comes.
Yeah, that's literally exactly what I'm feeling right now. I have no health. Whew. She literally took through every bit of my health. Wink. I saw there was a die in here. Bright violet dye.
11735330 says. These bosses are made to be killed with one hand.
There's a few of them that, like, if you approach at them real early, like, they one-shot you. And that's where, like, I've gotten to a few of those early, and those are pretty fun. Or, like, you just have to learn, like, what the mechanic is. Like, they're literally, like, you can do nothing against them until, like, you learn, like, oh, okay, I have to, like, shift the wind with, like, basically force wind, where you like grab all their projectiles and then like shoot them back at them. That one took me a little while to figure that one out. Or there's ones that like you gotta like grab the core out of it and you gotta like pull it out, and then that's like really does most of the damage to it. Once you figure out like their weakness, then it's not bad. That one was more of like a endurance, like you just gotta like dodge, especially once she started like, and you gotta like really dodge that, like when she started doing her ultimate where she would like shoot like 5 or 6 of those birds at you at once. That thing hit hard.
117353 says, have you listened to Block Party?
Block Party. Sorcerer's massage stick? Ew, I know what she does with that. Comes up here to be low.
Vito0147 says, these are the easier ones. As you advance, some of the boss don't make sense. Vito0147 says, takes way too long to get them.
The one at the carnival, the mech one there, he took me a minute to figure that one out.
Vito01471 says, when's your next stream?
I haven't had actually like a very dedicated schedule. I was streaming every night, but I've been having a little bit more of a break, hanging out with the fam a little bit more. I mean, I'll probably be back on here tomorrow night. I'll probably be doing maybe some Diablo though tomorrow. And then I may swap over to this. Depends on if Wild Brawl's still going. Juan and I might do that after we do the Heliquarter raids. I need to open my... Ooh, no! Oh, I forgot water is the most dangerous thing in this game. Oh.
117353 says, your schedule is Diablo, later Diablo, and later Diablo.
I haven't played a lot of Diablo really. I gotta take a little bit of a break. After the last like 2 bouts that I ran, they were like very time consecutive.
Says, what you need to do is pre-farm with me.
You know, Max, what will probably end up happening is I'll probably make a bigger return probably whenever it does come and we can all just go into it, and then I have something to do. Where did that ore go? Some precious material.
Vito01471 says, we can collab when next you want to stream Crimson.
Hell yeah.
Vito01471 says, I am a bit tired of Diablo, to be honest.
I just need, like, I'm ready for some new legendary essences to come out. See how some classes change and things like that, perspective of it. That's what I'm looking forward to. Dark magic earring. Hold on, what does the thing? What does the thing do? To equip it from the earring slot. Ew. Ew.
Automod says, held a message for reason, swearing. Allow will post it to chat.
Sorry, I still got my thing all on the sensor. Since we did that, since I was put on Diablo, or on Battle.net. That one night I was... And he wants money.
What's going on?
What? These are children.
Vito01471 says, I am BG guy through and through, and the MM is what terrible.
Have you played it with the new match? I mean, I'm a big BG guy too.
Is there anything I can do to help?
The list is endless, but I'm concerned about the pensive statues. I know attachment to material things brings
I mean, if you're playing a
suffering.
tank class, you're in a good spot, like Crusaders, Bears, Barbs.
Would you be so kind as to check if they remain
Be a bit.
untouched?
All right.
Vito01471 says, I have just ended my stream 5 HRS Straightberg. Vito01471 says, I play DH.
Yeah. Maybe with the new essences, DH would be real. I mean, like, DH isn't bad right now. Just with the tanks, though, it's pretty rough. Hold on, I need to go ahead and build my stamina back up. Or my spirit. was like, do not make me have to like go find this place or find this somewhere.
Okay. 1173530 says. Puzzles Desert was the game.
Crimson Desert. But yeah, that's pretty much there's a lot of puzzles. If you're not a puzzle fan, Juan, it won't be for you. A lot of this stuff here, and I need this material a lot. Oh, let me summon a dog or anything here. That's not one.
One 173530 says. Can you swim?
Yes, but if you lose your stamina while you're in the water, you'll die. So it makes water like kind of the most dangerous thing, because like if you, I mean like, you fall in it perfectly fine. You swim real slow unless you get swim speed modifiers. If I lose all my stamina in this, so like if you fly real far and then you fall in the water, you'll die. Wait, what was that? Oh, I thought there was like a hole in there.
One 73530 says, it's bullshit.
It makes sense. I mean, like, if you're exhausted and then you're asked, like, you're basically, it'd be like gliding. If you're in a glider, whenever I'm gliding, I'm using my stamina to hold that suit up. But then, as soon as like, if I land in, like, open, like, ocean water, I'm gonna not be able to make it back. Now, if I just get in the water and swim, I can. But else you can get in a boat. Instead of just give yourself something to rest on and gain your stamina back. Or again, like I can also increase my stamina just by like upgrading it in my skill tree, but it requires quite a few abyssal artifacts. And then every time you find like a fast travel point, you can always go grab it. Teleport yourself back to areas so you don't gotta like travel so far. I may have picked the wrong teleporter pad. Picked the bottom of the hill.
You're back. How are the statues?
They're all restored.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's a weight off my shoulders.
I ran into someone wearing a mask.
Ah, so you've met him. The reason the temple is in ruins. He abandoned enlightenment to pursue strength.
Aye, he attacked me when I doubted him.
And you walked away unharmed. You should try out our training course. Seek enlightenment and help us guide him back to the right path.
I'll see what I can do.
May all hatred between us fade away. May no cries remain there anymore. May none be harmed, and all return safely home. May even those across the sea
117353 says.
May this
What do you
prayer
have in your head?
and may war's shadow be lifted.
So this helmet one, it allows me to see like visions of like past and things like that. Yeah, so it's like a key item. The reason I wear the pirate hat is because whenever I get near treasure and stuff, it will glow. So like if there's hidden something underneath me that I just didn't know, and there's like a oh, get away, little child. Go through the gate to start the trial. Let me go right back to where I was. Oh, it's right here.
Vito 01471 says. No. One 173530 says. Nice. Vito 01471 says. You need to touch the green stuff.
How do I restart it?
11733530 says. Yeah, he needs to touch some grass. One 173530 says. What was that? Spider-Man.
Yeah, my axe.
Vito 01471 says. Go to the next trial ground on the map.
That one? Or this one?
Vito 01471 says. Yeah. 11733530 says. Path of Pain. 173530 says. Why are we here? Vito01471 says. Damn, you farmed a lot of artifact. Your skill's more advanced than mine.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm bad about, like, when there's an objective to the quest, I'm like, I'll go do something else. I just literally just farmed and just farmed. And just, like, gone through and got, like, oh, fucker. Oh, these things. I don't like that. This is stupid. Okay, that's all I gotta do. Yeah. I don't like these ones. I wish it would be like a far like course that I had to like race around. It's probably why all the bosses are a lot easier for me. I want that abyssal shard. Where is it at? There's gotta be a cave or something to get in here. right here. I mean, there's still like somewhere hidden in that mountain, some like trapdoor to get into that. Okay, nice. We got one over there now. Get my spirit back up. If I can go ahead and knock these out real fast. This is not hard. I'll knock that last one out real fast. And then we'll go on to whatever the next portion of this quest entitles. No, you bitch. What do we need to do? Play this as like Ninja Warrior?
117353 says, "Go to sleep. You look so tired."
I'm getting tired.
Executioner 1 says, "Gamers don't need sleep."
I guess I can finally put my health back up.
117353 says, "Well, Krog does." Executioner 1 says, "What Krog needs is a Red Bull."
Yeah, baby. I want to get these puzzle ones done.
One 173530 says, "Rod needs some water. He's been drinking a lot." Executioner 1 says, "He needs another ZYN."
Okay, here we go. We've already done this one. Okay, it just never gave me the thing, okay. That or I left for too early before I got the reward. The thing is, like, everything's like only 120 meters away, but yet it's through these like terrains of up and down, which could be basically like an extra 500 to 600 meters.
He fancies himself a saint. You stinking rat.
If you must persist with your wicked ways, I will set you on the righteous path.
Listen to me.
Those without strength have no right to speak of justice.
Oh have no food.
One needs power to realize.
Hold on, let me go. I need to restock up on some health pots. I have absolutely nothing. I'll open this book for you. Let's first go by the Gray Main Camp. And then we'll go by the main city area. And we'll pick up food at those two spots, and that should be enough for me to fight. Yeah, my camp has really grown.
Hungry, are ya?
Vito01471 says, "Don't worry, this is one of the easy bosses."
Well, I just still don't have any food to go out and do anything with.
You'll be too weak to... I tell you, someday we'll sneak into a famous restaurant and pinch their best recipe.
I saw
Now that we're all... could I ask a favour? I've long believed the shadow of apocalypse. So I resigned myself to hunting down thieves. Now that we've been reunited, I'd like to put that fate to the test. One final reading. To see if that shadow still hangs over this world. If you find a fine apple, could you bring it to me?
You don't want anyone seeing you do that.
watch out, child.
Nasty piece of work, aren't you?
Have a pineapple. Tomato seed. He just wants a fine apple though, right? I got so much crap in here I need to get rid of.
Vito01471 says, "Bro, sell those recipes."
Oh no. I will.
The wagon's finished. We can finally...
Vito01471 says, "You
I know.
already have the knowledge."
I was thinking that it might be like a So what am I supposed to do with this now?
Don't forget to check your wagon regularly.
I don't want no the hell I want. Where do I take this damn thing now? Get apples. I don't want that.
Once the wagon's finished, we can finally set this place in order.
Yeah. Let's see, do I have...
Vito01471 says, "LOL."
Oh no. That's just
11735330 says, "Red Dead Redemption 2."
I'm a hoarder, okay guys? I'm a hoarder.
Let's make
No, I was thinking of like Kingdom Come Deliverance. where you like, if you basically if you saved the books, now you could like learn the recipe and do it yourself, like make everything, or instead of you having to do the cooking of it or whatever, if you gave that book or that recipe to like a certain cook or whatever, they could learn it too, and then you could just bring the material to them, and then you didn't have to do all the cooking or whatever your shit yourself. And in like The Witcher 3, the books, basically there was like, the books were like super like non-usable or non-sellable for like everything.
Sometimes it's the little things you need.
And then all of a sudden, like, they're
117353 says, why would y'all need to cook? You're a man now, a woman.
We don't get, we're tarnished, one. We don't have, no bitches. No bitches for us.
Ah, this is better leather than I expected. With this, the armors will be much sturdier. I'd better get to work on it tonight.
117353 says, what? You can't have a beach.
This is better leather than I expected.
None. You have your own house, your own dogs, and you build your own colony, but no women.
Work on it tonight.
No men, no women, no nothing. And you can even like give like women and other men like gifts to like get their favor up.
The best way to clear your mind.
But no happy ending.
You should take this.
I can show you my house. It's a horde as well. Literally, like, I was using it for like.
I can't start with mind sparing.
117353 says, nah, just delete this shit now.
Yeah, I know I could, but that's just the time and effort. I mean, like, I could just get rid of it and just throw it out, but like, it's still like valuable. I mean, like, I could sell it and make a couple silver.
So why not give him the day off? I've got everything else ready, except the fish. I remember catching one at the lake in Paloon once. If you catch one, will you bring it to me?
He must be bringing a fish.
I'm counting on you.
Looking for someone with speed, strength, or maybe a drinking mate.
One 173530 says, are you a messenger now?
No, I gotta send my people out. Like, you like recruit basically other gray mains, because that's what they're called. You're called a gray main. And then now, like, basically at the very beginning of the game, like, you're messed up by the Black Bears, basically a rival gang. And then you start out basically level 1, and then you're growing your group, your base, and everything else around with you as you're leveling.
01471 says, well, damn, I may be ahead on main quest, but you are way ahead on side quest.
Yeah, no, I got lots of quests done. Like, I don't want to, like,
173530 says, why don't you go to West March?
You want me to go to West? Okay, what do you mean to do at West March? I've been to West. That's things like I've done everything over at West March pretty much. Except for all the bounties. The bounties, like, what is this thing you want me to do? Here, I'll go to like one of the main cities. I mean, there's multiple main cities.
Vito 01471 says, West Match sucks right now. Vito 01471 says, I just came from there.
love is like you can go into everyone's house. Like it's like every house is actually real. This is something I was needing to come do here whenever I was back to this character.
Good day to you.
That's the thing is like I know that as soon as I finish the main story, I won't probably play the game again. And so I like will try to do as much of everything else I can before I go to the main story. Didn't work. Didn't get on it. Some of the controls are still a little buggy, I think, but like getting that like.
Vito01471 says, "Yeah, I will focus on quest now. Boss and main quest sucks anyways."
Because the thing is, if I beat that last main boss, I won't do the side quest. But I'm like bad about it. Like it's just like I have no drive to anymore. Come on, get me closer. Got it. Finally. That's a cool ass room.
11735530 says, 2 minutes to destroy a rock.
Yeah, it was more of like there where that where that rock placement is. And sometimes yeah, the game has got some of its flaws of like not sometimes it, like you have to like kind of work to angle like how you want to pick things up or. Alright, hold on. Actually, I did need to go back over here to Westmart just to pick up food. That was the last thing I was going to go pick up before I went back and bought that. Yeah, I'm away.
This forge has restored many fine blades. The master of the anvil. The master of the anvil stands before you.
I'm not doing anything with abyssal cores in right now.
If you want something unique, just ask. This forge has
oh yeah, I can make
restored many
rings now,
fine
can't
blades.
Finally crafted gold rings. I need to make 2 of those, please.
Lamar, you're welcome.
As far as those go.
My smithy anytime.
Maybe we're gonna keep that.
This forge has restored many fine. The master of the anvil stands
11735330 says, Diablo Immortal is going to be this year?
What are you asking?
The master of the anvil stands before you.
I mean, BlizzCon? I'm gonna try this one. It's gonna give me one more attack speed.
Lamar, you're welcome at my smithy anytime.
11735330 says, the event of Diablo that was like Among Us.
Oh, that's only happens in October.
Every bounty I see makes me want to nab them myself.
Pull up a chair.
Howler's Call happens every time in Diablo.
11735330 says, shit, some ad are invading me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Enjoy your stay. Everyone needs a rest from time to time. My inn is always open to you.
Can I guide you in some way?
No, you ain't touching my PvP.
11735330 says, buy some puzzle.
What's some puzzle?
Well met, stranger. Well met.
Missing trouble, wanderer.
I need to buy some apples.
The basket up in the air? Keep your distance. Every traveler needs
Or I
good
can go
food
find
to
an
keep
apple
them
tree.
going.
11735330 says,
Thank you.
the puzzle is a Mexican
Goodbye for now.
food.
We ain't got none of that. No quesadillas, one. Acquire a grain jar.
Calfade can breathe easy for a while.
Whoa!
Come away, beggar.
Stay clear of any flower baskets floating about.
Things like that deserve a swarm of
I need a grain jar. Where would grain jar be?
I'll help if I can.
they were after.
Not the cuckoo's eggs, and that'll be the death of you.
How do you do?
One 173530 says, what are you looking for now?
A grain jar.
Vito0147 says, it's cheaper to buy arrows and just hunt deers for lots of leaf meat.
Yeah. But also, whenever I need gold, I can always go and just farm those little furry people. A clay container. Need a grain jar. Grain jar. Grain jar. What would you consider to be a grain jar? You think I'm more like a sack for grain?
Can I help you?
Yeah? Where the fuck's a grain jar?
Vito01471 says. Go to Apple Shop.
He got grain jars?
11735330 says.
Watch out for flower bugs.
Apple Shop. What's he going to shop?
Every traveler needs good food to keep them going.
Vito01471 says.
You're very welcome.
You get them
Day
there.
or night.
In here? This guy sold apples?
Vito01471 says. Yeah. Vito01471 says. Buy those jar.
What jar?
Vito01471 says. The ones on the floor. Vito01471 says. Sacks.
This sack? He ain't buying shit.
Vito01471 says.
Yeah, we ain't buying shit.
Vito01471 says. The open sacks.
Not this sack?
You can breathe easy for a while.
11735330 says. Are you stealing those things?
Well, not if it's not what I need. This what I need or no?
Vito01471 says. That looks like grains in them.
You can have your shit back.
Vito01471 says. No. Vito01471 says. Not that.
Like that?
Vito01471 says. No, go back. Vito01471 says. Yeah. Vito01471 says. Those peen sacks. Vito01471 says. Those open sacks. Vito01471 says. Yeah.
Alright.
Calfay can breathe easy for a while.
I've got... Please, come again anytime.
He wants a grain jar.
Vito014771 says, Grey jars are not here.
Okay.
What's the trick to catching them?
Vito014771 says,
It was just talk, no
can only
proof.
find an
Until it
in-apple
turned
shop.
up at last. Given how elusive it's been, catching it'll be no simple task. I heard about some gear that helps track beasts. Haven't a clue where to look.
Vito014771 says, or you pick them up open world.
Let's go kick his ass though.
Vito014771 says, no cooking.
I already bought all my shit I need.
Those without strength have no right to speak of justice. One needs power to realize one's ideals. Justice without power is but a hollow cry.
Ooh.
None pay attention to such weakness.
Woo! Dude, it's hard.
Vito014771 says, those wheels are so low in HP.
That's all the HP I got.
Vito014771 says, cook better meals LOL.
Now I got him figured out.
Justice is wrought by the hands of the strong. That is the truth of this world.
True strength. Can only come from humility. Those are your master's words.
As soon as I saw that statue, I was like, yep, we're going to do this.
117353 says. Another puzzle.
Always puzzles one. You want the loot at the end, you're going to put puzzles together.
One 73530 says. No, I don't want anything, just leave the loot there.
I mean, I got the loot out of that boss, but let's see what he gave me. But there's always like extra loot. Kinetic burst. Damage increase with consecutive attacks. I heard that's really good. And then that's that one lady's thing I got. Crow Storm, hold RB and Y. I wonder what that is. It's not as probably as good as what I got.
Vito01471 says. What he gave you is for your alt.
Well, like, I want those sockets out of it. Consecutive attacks on the gear is really good. Because those all, like, your gear really doesn't matter. I mean, like, leveling it up is good, but it's all about, like, what you socket into it. Like, my biggest, like, benefit that I have on this weapon right here is this. I wish I could see if I could,
Vito01471 says. I use dual swords.
As long as you have the Crow's Pursuit on it. That is...
Vito01471 says.
It is, but...
Like, more stacks.
I will tell you, though, the two-handed swords and two-handed weapons just slap so much harder than anything else. Like, I've seen the dual wielding because you can stack these multiple, like, sockets in it, but yet you can technically, like, you get from the two-handed weapon, you can get all of the defense from the sword, or you can get all of the offense from the weapons. Like, if you can dual wield up the weapons, like do two-handed, and then use the main sword, you can get the rest of the power out of that one, but the sword just slaps the shit out of it. But the Crow's Pursuit, this, like, socket that I have in there, that thing is really what, like, causes all the bosses to stagger and causes all my enemies to stagger. Basically, it's like, it's instant, like, it's like tracks. Every time I, like, attack, these crows come out and they, like, track and hit the boss. It's one of the best ones out there.
Vito014711 says, I have Crow's Pursuit and more pursuits in duel.
What's your attack speed? Are you going attack speed or are you going critical hit?
Vito014711 says, even clone of a giant.
Clone of the Giant's not bad. But now, like, are you stacking all attack speed or all critical hit? Because you gotta either have 15 critical hit or you gotta have up to like 13 attack speed. That's like what the meta builds are.
Vito014711 says, crit hit.
Yeah, so if you're going the crit hit, then you gotta have the helmet. You gotta have the necklace with a 4 crit on it. And then you gotta make sure that all of your shit has like +3 crits on it, and you gotta get to like 15 with it. Once you're at 15, that's apparently the money spot. Anything above or below like crit's not worth it apparently, and it's better to go attack speed. That's just what I've read.
Vito014711 says, I just need more side quest like you LOL. Vito014711
Can
says,
I dive?
some of the skills you use makes your quest way easier.
Like what skill? Oh, I know what they do. I'm scared of the shit out of this thing. This thing I've literally like got caught where it whacks the shit out of me and gets me caught into like a cycle where it's like and I like go into this perpetual death.
One 73530 says, I'm going to sleep. Have a good night, Sir Krog.
Later, Wani. Go in order to get some power. Activates the abyssal gate. I'm on Sky Island now. Oh, I'm gonna be able to get a new abyss. Juan, if you're looking at this, like I'm like thousands and thousands of meters now above like the Earth. I'm in the sky. In the sky islands. It's made to meditate.
Ah, you're here. That old man sent you, didn't he? Still going on about all is one and all that hogwash, I bet. One or two, who cares? It's all too complicated for me. Anyway, getting here couldn't have been easy.
Vito01471 says, I am still with you.
Then breathe.
Just doing dailies in Div.
Cool a while.
Ask if you need help.
Told I could find
Yeah, I'll probably go to bed here soon.
Guidance? What do you need that for? You're doing well enough on your own. I like you just the way you are, don't you?
I'm not sure.
Good or bad, life goes on, so it's best to just go with the flow. Try too hard and you'll just trip over your own feet. Stop overthinking and just keep doing what you do. Go help a few lost souls, and you'll see what I mean. That'll teach you a real lesson. May peace and light be with you.
Wait, I still have...
Going anything? No. Also complete. What is happening? See if I'm moving or not. Yeah, I'm moving. I'm moving further up. Not drastically though. 225 meters, 230 meters. Up to 300 meters now away. That last like original mark that I made. Okay, we've definitely gone further. Still a long ass loading screen. Yeah, it's still taking me somewhere. My impatient self wanted to jump out. Yeah, it's going to require some brain power that I will give tomorrow. I'm going to save it right here just in case the autosave doesn't work. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all tomorrow in